Some of us are praying for things over and over and over again. And that's important. Jesus talked about in Luke 18 that we should pray and not lose heart and keep coming to God and keep persisting in prayer. And I don't want to discourage anyone from persisting in prayer over things. But what I do want to challenge you with is, do you really believe that God has already heard and is responding to when you have prayed? Because we can have confidence that anything we've asked, God has taken note of that, he's heard that, and he's going to respond to that in his timing and his own way. You see, in 1 John chapter 5, it says, this is the confidence that we have before God, that we know that he hears us if we ask anything according to his will. So if you pray in faith, you pray according to God's will, you can actually have a restful response and knowing that this is in God's hands, and I don't need to keep anxiously crying out. I need to actually thank him that he's already answered that prayer, and now I can rest. There is times where God will put on your heart to continue to labor in prayer and burden yourself and cast your anxieties on him and pray without ceasing. Yes, that is all true. But there's also an aspect of prayer where we need to just trust in God. Because praying doesn't replace trusting in God. We actually have to lean and trust the promise that he's already given us in his word that says, right, if you ask in faith, you will receive. Right? But if you're double-minded, if you're doubting, if you're anxiously doubting and saying, Lord, I don't know, then you're not going to receive anything from the Lord. Right? James chapter 1. So I just want to encourage you to add faith, add trust to your prayers.